Good evening. Tonight I'm going to share with you a couple of locomotives that I found on Marketplace. Little 210 in scale. We'll see. We'll set her down here on the track and we'll see if it works. Power, and let's see. Looking at my connections here. Make sure we got it on the rails good. So that one's going to need a little cleaning. Probably some work, no big deal. The next one I have a little more hope for. This is a 2882 Rio Grande Flying Leathers Atlas. Atlas. Still got all its paperwork, which you'll see. And that's just pretty nice looking locomotive. So, bring it out of its little box here. And we shall get it hooked up, put it on the track, and see what it does. Also being articulated, I expect it to be a little bit harder. Get every little wheel lined up. Okay, we got her. Let's see what she does. Okay. I just not want to. Well, before we burn something up, we shall take it apart, clean it up, and be back. I'll get it out here and get everything removed where we can film it and check them out. I'm back. Little PSA. Bachman, I hate these little connectors, but this is the only track I got to test on right now. They break inside here. I thought about that after I stopped the video a minute ago, and I got old loco that I knew ran, set it on here, and lo and behold, no power. So now we've got a very nice little runner. And that one is our ATSF 3200 210. So now let's set this guy on, and we're going to take, just for purposes, cotton bud, and wipe these wheels down. Use cotton bud, just little mineral spirits. Easily cleans it up pretty good. I don't think these transfer power. It will help keep them cleaned up off the on the layout. That one's just a touch rough. Find the fiberglass pencil here. And do just a little brush on it. Fiberglass scratch pencil, Amazon, pretty cheap, easy to find. I should bring them here. Give them a little rubbing, give them a little polishing. This little guy don't immediately spring to life. We'll take it apart and we'll service it. I got a pretty good idea now that I got power that it's going to come to life. Okay. Tender. Right there. Okay, everybody looks like they're on. And let's see what we got now. Wants to. Oops. Get all the wheels on in a correct spot. See if we go reverse with it. It acts like it wants to. But it needs a little cleaner and love, so let's move it down here. Try to do this without killing the camera and everything. Get you a little closer where you can see. Okay. So instructions are very handy. So if you look at it here, boiler bolt, and looks like we maybe have one on the back here, screw on the end. So let's take this little guy off, and our super small straights, a flashlight, so if you look, there's a little screw right down there. Phillips head. Okay. I did not want to come out. There's a... There you go. Literally a guy. Now, if you look, there's one right down there in the very back. Let's get him removed. Right down there. Okay. Now, I didn't see any others in the picture, so that should lift off for us. Rear wheels are inside. Nice and heavy die cast. And our little itty bitty motor. I'm going to come in here and remove these four. I want to keep these all together. Don't lose them because they are extremely small. That one got a wire attached to it. Okay, here is the inside. Means this is all brass, or that was some brass. Let's get us a little bit of oil. It doesn't look bad, just looks dry. Right down there. Down there, up on each side of these bearing cups. I want to get just a touch down on that motor end. And we'll see if this end of the motor has one. Yep, right down on that tip of that motor. Okay, now take and get just a minute amount. Grease on here. I'm going to take this and roll it. Or try to roll it. Touch more grease on it. Okay. That all looks pretty good there. Slide it back under our wire. Wire goes this side of it. This little guy goes back in there. Hold it so you can see it. And I ain't gonna crank on them. One up here in the front. Keep this all square. have no electric flashlights have magnet on the end. They're real good for rubbing your screwdriver against it. You should have a magnetized screwdriver. No. Okay. Wow. Okay. We're going to try something a little different. I know they came out of there. So I'm going to take that one. Can't put it in that hole. That is going in wrong, way wrong. There we go. Now let's try to go up to this hole. Or this one. There you go. Now, while I'm in here, this front end felt a little loose. There's a screw right there. Let's see what we can get. Alright, feels all tight. Now, got this off. I'm gonna get a little brush and I'll be right back. Okay, back. So, taking brush it, clean it up. Get some of the dirt and the grime off of it. Come in here and do the same front end. It wasn't very dirty. It was kept pretty clean. So, set our boiler back on by sliding it. Get our microscopic Phillips right back down the little chimney. too carried away. Get our other one. This ought to be fun. Right back down. Right down that little hole. Pull it out of the hole. Third round, probably lose it. Yep. Just snug. Now, I'm going to flip these over. I'm only going to do one truck at a time because I don't want to lose anything on these. You don't have to take that one all the way out. There. Now, it's going to be too much, but I'm going to put it here on my finger so I can get just the minute amount. That's too much. You can give them much more than that. That back over here on the bottom. I want to give them just a drop of oil on each one. Just so it helps spread that grease around just a little bit. Thin it out just a little bit. Now, I'm going to take a fiberglass pencil here. We're going to clean her up. Right to the edge of it. Start them little guys. Some more mineral spirits. I want to come in here. Rub these down. Backs. Try not to take all the grease back off of them. Here's my fiberglass pencil. And all good rubbing. Just a good little polishing. You don't have to press hard. Just pulling some of the material off, the dirt. This one while we still have it here. One more pencil. I'm just kind of putting a finger on this side so the wheel don't wobble back and forth. That's all I'm trying to do there. Okay. Now, still got my damp cotton bud. Just going to go ahead and wipe these. Oh, they're already here. Put this little guy back on, being careful. And fine details on the sides. And you can see that one's not set down right. Catching on valve gear. And then the back wheel falls off. There it goes. Okay. Now let's see if we can get this all set back in again. I'm going to try to catch this one in the hole just for a minute, so I don't have to worry about that back truck falling off while we get everything else lined up. And this time it fell right on. Remember, don't want to go super tight on them. I don't have a very big Phillips head, so it's not getting very deep in there. Kind of suspect this front truck to do the same thing. Be stuck down, held on with that one bolt. Probably the right wiggle and it'll fall off. And you can see, just like that other one, it's underneath that pickup there. So, let's get the monster glob of grease out again. Actually, before we go that far, I want you to take, so I'm not fighting the grease. I gotta learn the hard way. Yes, that's something new. So, reach in here, clean the back sides of these wheels up. Get a little bit of grease on them. Or in that case, a lot of grease. That's going to sling it all over everywhere. Give it just a small touch. Don't want a lot, just a little bit. So all we're trying to do is just help thin out that grease just a touch. So when you over grease it like I did, it throws it all over the layout. Or in my case, hopefully the test track. Check this one for this coupler. So we shall set that back on. Okay, now, yes, I'm not positive that this picks up. It don't look like it. So let's just test it without it. Move it back over here so you guys can see. So, okay. I'm going to stop it right there. I'm going to roll it over and repeat the process of cleaning these wheels. Try to get the best electrical contact we can out of it since it's wanting to try. And I really didn't want to take the wheels off just to get in there. And here's our pencil. Here. I'll hold the back one so it won't let the valve gear and everything move. Let's see if we can get it to, well, just a touch more. And we'll do it again. Look at them all. Roll down. Need a better spot to put the camera here. Is going to be seasick. Okay. Reverse it. I think I did say this hasn't been running in a long time. Oops. couple dirty spots it looks like, or it may be this track. Well, let's take it up the main track and see how it does. We'll be back in just a second. Got the 2882 set up so we can give it a little run around the layout. Slow her down so we come back around. Oops. Lost power. Okay, and then we're going to bring this little guy around. This is a 2-pin out. Come around. Did the same. We'll do them both. One quick turn around. Okay. Stop them both. Alright, well, have a good night. I hope you guys enjoy the video.